Hello, traders from around the world. This is Martin with another weekly review, and I'm really excited about this one, guys. We're talking about this past week from January 31st to the February the 4th. Okay, now this week was an awesome week. You just witnessed another triple pow, pow, pow week. And by that, I mean 3 winners. Wow. I'm sure you'll agree that this past trading week was massive with no losing trades, only massive winners. Does this happen all the time? No, of course not. But I've had many weeks just like this. In a moment, I'll show you the results of this past week's free trade signals. Watch the video, learn what you can from the video, then trade alongside with me, and then keep learning every week while making pips and money. I've enjoyed sending you all my free trade signals since the beginning of October 2020. I do have a winning record, and if you want to learn and earn, then all you have to do is follow me and start taking all of my trades. Just do it. Okay, now this is me right here, and I want you to take a look. If you're interested in sending me your email, that's the only way I can get you on my list. I will send out the free signals for you. There's nothing to buy. There's no credit card, guys. All you have to do is send me your email right here to mskyj007@gmail.com. I'll have more on that a little bit later on. Now, before we actually look at the charts and see exactly what an explosive week we've had, I want you to quickly look at this. You can pause the video. I'm obligated to do this because it's my humble disclaimer, guys. And we are trading with live money. Most of us are. And so I want to let you know that my free signal service is an educational program only. I'm trying to teach you how to trade correctly and not give you any specific advice, guys, and always trade with proper risk money management. Always keep that in mind. Protecting your money is the #1 objective when we trade Forex. Okay, let's take a look, guys. This was last week, January 31st to the February the 4th. Okay, we had no trades held over from the previous week, but this recent week, guys, on January 31st, I sent you out a free trade signal. I take all the signals that I send out, so this is complete transparency, and then I show you the results as well. So on January 31st, I sent out a signal, okay, and I took this trade by British pound USD. This was a massive winner. You can see that right here for 131 pips, guys. Price hit the second take profit and went beyond that, and this currency pair gained 0.98%. Okay, so that was a fantastic winner. Now let's take a look. The next day, sent out another signal. And by the way, I send out the signals after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm broadcasting from the Toronto area. I don't live in Toronto, just outside Toronto, but just letting you know that we're in the same time zone as New York City. That's the Eastern Standard Time zone. So February the 1st, another signal I sent out to you, and I took this by the British pound against the Japanese yen. Another massive winner. This one, take a look, guys, 129 pips. It also hit the second take profit level and went beyond that. That's what the plus sign means. Okay, and this one, the currency pair, the British pound appreciated against the Japanese yen by 0.83%. Then the next day, and so 3 trades in a row, February the 2nd, I sent you my last trade signal for the week, the buy, the EURICAD, another winner. And I'll tell you something, this was unbelievable, 174 pips, guys. Price hit the second take profit target and went beyond that, and there's a total massive gain. The euro appreciated against the Canadian dollar 1.22%. So when you take that all together, guys, the total percentage increase on the currency pairs were 3.03%. We made a massive 434 pips. Okay, so Take a look, all green here, guys, all winners, no losers. So another pow, 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 triple pow week. And overall, since the beginning, since I started actually giving you these particular statistics, start of October of 2021, which is just a few months ago, okay, actually just 7 weeks ago, in 7 weeks, we've now accumulated 1,823 pips, guys, for a total percentage gain on the actual currency pairs, plus 8.55%. And make note, that's just in the past 7 weeks. We are averaging, and this is really important, we are averaging 260 pips per week. So, guys, if you're trading with just one mini lot, so you're looking at $260 per week on average. Now, your results may be a little bit different than mine. It may be even greater. It may be less, depending on when you got in, okay? But basically, this is the potential if you would have traded with higher than that, let's say maybe 2-3 mini lots, okay? You're looking at $600-700 in gains for $600-700 per week, okay? And again, if you're trading with, if you have a very large account size, let's say you're trading with a standard lot, then $2,600 or approximately there, and that's per week, okay? So this is the results, guys. If you are a brand new subscriber or you're brand new to this YouTube channel, I urge you to subscribe, and then you will receive all my free trade signals, but you still need to email me so I can get them out to you, and I only send them out by email. Okay, so let's take that off and let's get on to the very first trade. This is the buy British pound USD. Okay, and let's take a look. Here we go. Now, I've added a new feature. I'm starting a new feature with this week's presentation, guys. Here is what happened. I'll show you the entry in a minute, but this, I'm going to give you right here in the window. This is a window in the big window. In this little window, this is exactly what happened when I gave you the trade entry. So there's complete transparency, guys. Okay, here's the entry. I sent out the signal, enter at 1.3443, right there at the close of that candle or the beginning of the next candle. And you can see from the entry, this is the entry, okay? This is the big picture. Big picture, little picture. Get it? Okay, so from here, we actually went up, and you can see what happened. It not only hit our first take profit target, 135.14. It hit our second profit target of 135.67 with this white candle right there. Okay, so this candle hit the second take profit target. From there, it went up even higher. Okay, so that's before I continue, I also issued the stop loss on each trade. So here's the stop loss. You can see 1.3287 down here. In case after our entry, in case price comes back down, at least we're stopped out. This is our emergency safety stop, and as the trade goes up, we normally move our stop higher. In this case, after trade on the next day after the candle went up here, okay, we got in here, and the next date the candle closed up here. We were well into profit, and in fact, take a look. We actually hit our first take profit target, but we did move at that time the stop loss all the way to here, okay, so to there, okay, to 134.03. Okay, so that's exactly the idea. Once we start making profits, then we move our stops higher. Okay, now, so that's the new feature. There's our entry. And guys, then I normally, and this is exciting for the new people here, I normally send out email updates after the trade setup, and the updates are sent the next day and the next day after that if the trade's still open. But before I do that and get onto that, I did ask everyone here on this particular trade why we actually got in here, like what was so interesting about this area. I issued the buy entry right here at 134.41 right there. Okay. But why did I do that? And I sent out an email actually to my VIP members asking them if they knew the reason why. And I did finally give them the reason. And for the basic free signals members, you didn't get that email, but I'm going to give you this information anyways. It was because you see right here, it's a triple candle combination here. It's called the morning star pattern. Okay, it happened at a support area. There's momentum, and this indicator means that price was starting to turn up. There was a new price direction, new price phase. Okay, and so that's the reason I gave out the signal. But it was because of this. And guys, if you want to read or get more information on the triple candlestick pattern called the Morning Star, you can just Google it and get your own information. Okay, so the VIP members actually got a much more detailed explanation, and but for the basic members, I'm just giving you this right here. Okay, so on this day, okay, let me just take a look. It was on this day, February the 1st. I did give you an update on that, on the this once we entered the trade. Okay, and this is the part where I think a lot of people are not reading my entire emails. Some of you may say they're a little bit long, the emails, but they're not really. They're packed with very important information, and often I think that some of you traders are actually missing out on the fine points of my updates. But I want to read over this, and this is another feature, guys. I'm going to kind of give you update to show you what my updates what the message in the updates were, so that there's full transparency. You can see all you have to do is follow my system, follow the process, take my trades. Don't analyze my the trade setups. Just take them, and you're going to be a winner. Okay, so take a look. Here's the entry, the original entry I gave, and then I said, congrats on taking this trade, because this was the next day. Price right here, you can see had actually gone up. Okay, and price hit our second take profit. I believe, yes, I believe this was on February 1st. So this one here, then we're talking this candle here, it hit our second take profit level. Okay, Pow, right? Another winner. Now, here's the instruction, and hopefully you guys read this very carefully. If you're still open with your second position, you can close it with a terrific profit or hold on for a few more pips. I believe price will still go higher and a bit more. And guess what? After this candle closed, guess what, guys? Price went up all the way up to here to my resistance area, but did close right there. Okay, so you had an opportunity. I believe it was an extra 35 pips or so on top of what you already got there. Anyways, this was the British pound USD trade. Congrats to all of you who followed me and took the trades with conviction. And guys, we're now going to go on to the next chart, the next trade signal I sent. Okay, this was the buy British pound Japanese yen. Let me take that off. Now, I gave you the entry 1.5506. I gave you the stop loss 153.78. First take a profit target 155.54, 155.98 for the second take profit target. Okay, so in my emails, I send all this information to you. In fact, take a look right here, guys. This was the actual trade right here. You can see we got my entry was 155.06, just like here. See, this is what happened afterwards. But when I sent out the signal on February the 1st, take a look right here. That's what the chart looked like. Now, the price had already started to run up. Okay, it had already started to go higher, and so a lot of us got in a little bit late above my official entry of 155.06, right? I myself got in, I think, about 10 pips higher than that. But look what happened, guys. Okay, so first of all, with our entry or the actual signal right there, some of you got in a little bit there, but it On this day, it did close. I'm sorry. This was the signal right here. See with this green line, okay? And so right there, that was our entry right there, okay? And so you can see price had already closed. I believe might even have closed below the 155. But while price was running up after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I sent out the signal, price had already gone up to here and looked really good. The British pound was very strong, and I was very confident about taking the trade, guys. And so I sent the signal. I got in a little bit higher, and you can see that day it closed just below 155.06. Now, the next day the candle went up and again did not quite go up to our first take profit level 155.54. So I want you to understand, and then I do send the updates, and just take a look for a second. Here is the update on February 2nd. I sent the update. Okay, again, complete transparency, guys. We're in profit. Okay, so on this, the next day, we are in profit. The candle is still closed higher than our entry. Let me just take that off. You can see, let me get my pointer. So you can see price here with this white candle. The close of that body of the candle is above our entry, and it still should have been above where you entered. Okay, we're in profit, and my instructions were to keep the trade open. I believe price will still go higher to hit our first TP level of 155.54, which is right there. So from here, after this candle close, I thought the next day we're going to go up higher to reach our first take profit level. And then this is the important thing, guys. And I say this over and over again. Patience. You've got to have patience if you want to be a successful Forex trader. Patience is the key. And guess what? On this next day, this candle rocketed to the moon. Okay, you can take a look at that. Closed right there, way beyond our second take profit of 155.98. So again, congrats to all of you who had the patience to hold on and wait for price to go in our direction, and we ended up having a massive winner. Okay, so finally, our last trade setup for the week on Wednesday of last week, I sent this signal and I took this trade to buy the EURICAD, guys. We got in right here. Do you see that green line? Okay. I may change that. Maybe I'll make it a solid line in future videos. But take a look, guys. Right here, we got in right there. Again, the price had been going up, but it ended up the next day kind of just reversing. So we were in a bit of a loss position, just a few pips below our entry or wherever you got in. The entry again, 1.4324. The stop loss was given right here, guys. All you have to do is place the stop loss on the charts. We're protected. We're protected. Nothing can go wrong except we can have a losing trade, yes, and we're going to lose some pips, but it's not the end of the world because we have way more winners than losers. I want you to understand that. So here's the stop loss in green here at the first take profit level, second take profit level 1.4408, right? So you would place that on your charts, follow along, take the trade, open up each trade with 2 positions, and on one position you'd have the first take profit level on there, and on both positions you'll have to stop on there. That's our system. That's the process, right? So this is how we started. Again, full transparency. This is when I sent out the signal. You all got this on your email, okay? And this is what the charts look like. This is what the chart ended up. Again, a rocket to the moon. The euro became the strongest individual currency of all the currencies over the last couple of days, guys, and we made some massive pips on that. So when we got in here, again, just showing you, we got in right here at the when price was going up, okay, and the next day actually price hit both of our take profits, but I still sent an email the next day, and let's take a look to see what that was. Okay, here is the email I sent, the update on February the 3rd, okay? you're an awesome winner. Price went way beyond the second take profit level. Okay, so for everyone who had 2 positions open, they both were big winners. Give yourself a pat on the back for holding on to this trade for a massive win. Now, this is the important part, guys. I hope you guys read this. If by chance your second position is open or is still open, you can keep it in play for a few more pips. Yes, I believe it can still go a bit higher again. Or close it down before the weekend and enjoy your profits. No worries. Okay, so here at the end, close of this candle, price was right here. Okay, and for anyone who was lucky enough to hold their second position open, guess what? The next day, another rocket to the moon. Another POW winner right there, and look at all the extra pips you would have made, right? So, hopefully you understand the way I'm producing this video. It's pretty simple, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you stay with me, especially for the new traders or new subscribers. You've got to send me your email if you're interested in receiving my free trade signals, right? And again, when you send your email, please give me your first name and the country that you're from, okay? There's nothing else. There's no credit card sign up. There's no sign up form or opt-in form or anything like that. You simply send me your email with your name, the country that you're where you're from, and you will be on my list to receive my basic free Forex signals. Okay, there's no obligation, totally free. And you would send your email right here. Take a look. Again, this is the only way I do this. So you got to send your email to mskyj007@gmail.com. Again, mskyj007@gmail.com. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, this is Martin, and cheers from Canada. Talk to you again in the next video. Please click on the like button below so I know I'm doing a good job and you're liking what you're seeing. Okay, so please, it gives me much great pleasure when I see the like button, and also click on the subscribe if you're brand new and the bell, right? Take care. Talk to you again next week, and hopefully another massive wins. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.